Today we're going to be playing a game to learn about your subconscious mind and what's really hiding underneath. So this is what's called a relational psychology test. So I'm going to describe a situation and you say the first thing that comes to your mind. And whoever's watching, feel free to play along and leave your comments down below. Let's see how you did. Okay, now we're going to go straight into it. I want you guys to close your eyes. You are walking alone in the desert and you come across a cube. How big is your cube? Anu, how big is your cube?
Size of a person, probably 6 foot.
Okay, and what's your cube made of?
My cube is made of obsidian.
Azim, how big is your cube and what is it made of?
About 6 inches.
Tiny ass cube, huh?
I don't know where this is going.
And what's your cube made of?
Yeah, more of a fleshy-like substance, yeah.
You have a 6-inch fleshy cube.
Yes.
Alright. Okay, Salad, how big is your cube?
5 by 5 by 5 meters. A big cube.
And what's it made of?
A blue metal.
And Surajit.
So you know how Trump, when he wanted to make that big wall, right? He was like, "We will make a great wall." That's how big my cube is. It's as big as the Mexican border. And what's it made of?
Yeah.
What did he say the wall would be made of? He said did he say concrete and bricks? Yeah, probably concrete bricks and all that, right?
Wait, that's big. And it's all equal length.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Azim and Surajit, are these serious answers?
Yes.
Alright, 7 inches.
Azim, are you sure your thing is made of flesh, your cube?
Okay, I'll change it. It's made out of rubber.
I don't know if that's much better, but alright. So, after you saw the cube, now you see a ladder. Anu, tell me about your ladder.
the ladder is also obsidian. The ladder is, I'd say, 2 stories. So I would say it's in front of you where the cube is, right?
Uh-huh.
And the ladder is in front of the cube, going upwards.
Azim.
So I was laying on the floor next to the cube. I think it's about 3 inches. Material-wise, I'd say it's made out of latex.
Okay, Salad.
My ladder is made of wood. It's 2 meters long. On the ground, parallel to the cube.
So it's not leaning on the cube.
No.
And Surajit.
Okay, so I need a really big ass ladder. So apparently the US-Mexican border is 3,145 kilometers. So my ladder is 3,145 kilometers long.
And what's the ladder made of?
Oh, screw it, I just got basic steel.
Now you see a horse. Don't try and work out why there's a horse here. There's just a horse here. Anu, tell me about your horse.
It's a black Pegasus.
And are they like flying around or are they just...
It's flying in circles around the cube.
Azim, tell me about your horse.
Right, so for my horse, 70 meters in size, you know. Black horse with white patches. Actually, I want to add a bit of an addition. So my horse has a bit of a goatee and a mustache. It had a saddle, and on the side, you got that shotgun, you know, just in case any wild Surajits appear out of nowhere.
Wait, Azim, just to clarify, is he 70 meters long, wide,
Tall?
tall?
That's up to imagination.
Alright, so I'm imagining it's 70 meters wide, 1 meter high off the ground.
Alright, so then my horse is more of like a 50-meter wide horse who's about 2
Oh my
meters tall.
God.
I'm not going to say anything. All right, Salad, tell me about your horse.
My horse is 2.5 meters tall. He's very bulky, like, you know, muscles built up. Dark brown, kind of tan.
Savan's horse is a Chad.
Is the horse like near the cube or is it...
Just like there next to the cube, like a meter away or so.
Now, Surajit, tell me about your horse.
No, my horse is a regular horse size, whatever that is. A brown horse. He looked at the wall and ran away.
He's running away from the wall.
Yeah, he looked at the wall, took a dump on it, saw how tall the wall is, and said he doesn't want anything to do with this. So he left. Yeah, my horse left.
All right, your horse just left. Okay. There is a storm coming. Anu, tell me about the storm.
We're in the desert, right?
Yes.
So it's a sandstorm. I would say, is a big sandstorm, yes. And it's really windy.
Is it moving along or is it staying in one place?
I would say it's moving along.
Is it really strong?
Not too strong. If you go inside, you won't get blown away.
Azim, tell me about your storm.
So it's more of like a tornado coming along with some thunder and lightning and some rain. And then, can I add a bit of an element to it?
Go ahead.
A bit in a distance, I see a guy, like, you know those sunbed chairs? He's just sitting there, he's got like that umbrella stand, you know that umbrella thing you put on top? Yeah, he's got that and he's drinking a pina colada and he's just chilling to the storm.
Is that you?
You know, yeah, that's me.
Salad, tell me about your storm.
My storm is very loud, thunderous lightning. One or two lightning strikes. Very dark grey clouds, moving very fast. Size of about a city, like London city, that big.
Okay, Surajit, tell me about your storm.
Hold on, I'm just looking at a map of America because of what Anu said. I think you're right. I think my cube actually destroys the entire country.
Exactly.
So, Surajit, tell me about your storm.
I don't even know if there's space for a storm. Let's see. There's a lot of wind. There's a lot of rain. Bins are flying in the air. Wheelie bins, all of them flying in the air.
Oh my God.
In the air. Buildings go flying in the air. Azim goes flying in the air.
Can you make sure that I'm flying but with my sunbed and the pina colada?
Alright, fine. Azim is flying in the air with his sunbed and pina colada, all somehow in perfect place.
And is the storm moving or is it staying in place?
Oh my God, if that storm moves, then the whole world is done. It's moving.
It's moving. Okay. If this is a storm as big as that cube, I am worried. All right, cool. One final thing. Finally, you see a flower or many flowers. Anu, tell me about your flower or flowers. Or if there are no flowers even.
I would say there is a flower. Just one flower directly on top of the cube.
Azim.
Alright, so since I've given a lot of realistic scenarios, and so I need to keep it a bit more realistic, because we're in the desert, there's a cactus, of course. And then out of the blue is a willow tree. So you got one willow tree. And then you got the cactuses surrounding it in a circle, innit? It looks like a kind of a ritual kind of thing, but who knows? And then to top it all off, underneath the willow tree, you've got the cube there, and you've got the ladder there. And then on top of all of that, you've got the 50-meter wide horse.
All right, on top of the tree.
Yeah, he's chilling on the tree.
All right. Okay, Savan, tell me about your flowers.
A few daffodils. Just scattered all around. About 20 flowers or so.
Surajit, tell me about your flowers.
Every flower in Animal Crossing is in here somehow. So you have lilies, you have the mums, you have the roses, tulips. Oh yeah. It's got more tulips than everything. We're going Dutch here.
But Surajit, how many flowers?
There's so many. It makes a tulip garden in the Netherlands look like nothing.
All right, that was the end of the psychology test. So now we're going to go through what it actually means. All right, so let's start with the cube. So the cube is meant to represent your ego and how you see yourself in the world.
Yes.
So the bigger the cube, the bigger your ego.
Shit.
How did I know this? I knew it.
I knew I shouldn't have gone with the big cube.
So Anu said his one was about 6 foot, so like a regular sized human. Azim said his one was like 7.5 inches. So
Yeah.
he basically has no ego. He
Excuse me?
What?
I think it's a decent amount, alright?
Savan, how big did you say your cube was? 5 by 5.
5 meters.
5 meters. Okay, that's slightly bigger than a normal person, but it's okay.
Can I change my cube
No,
size?
no, you can't
No.
change
I'm
it.
not actually.
No.
I
You
don't
already
actually
said it.
have a big ego,
No,
guys.
no.
Too late.
I was just memeing.
And also, so the material of your cube represents your feelings and how tough of a front you put up. So Anu said obsidian, so really hard and tough. Azim said rubber, so not very tough.
I'm very, elastically. It's not, I don't know how you say it.
Sava, what did you say? Your
Blue metal.
blue metal. Yeah, so quite tough as well. And Surajit said rock.
To be honest, my one's not as strong as Anu's and Savan's, though, is it?
No, not as strong.
No, but Surajit. You have too much of an ego. You need to relax, alright?
All right, so we're going to move on to the ladder now. The ladder represents your friends. So if the ladder was leaning on your cube or on your cube, it means your friends tend to lean on you for support. But if it wasn't, it means that others lean on you. And the distance between the cube and the ladder shows how close you and your friends are. So Anu said his ladder was...
It was 2 stories. So the ladder was leaning on something invisible above the cube.
But it was on the cube, right?
It was quite close to the cube, yeah.
Okay, no, because it wasn't leaning, you lean on your friends for support. Azim, where was your ladder?
So it was right next to it, laying. But you gotta remember, it's made out of latex, innit? So it was just laying next to the cube.
Uh-huh.
It was about 3 inches.
Ah, okay. So you don't have a lot of friends, I understand. I'm joking.
Alright, guys, I'll see you tomorrow,
It's fine, Azim. You have at least 4.
I don't want you as a friend. I have 3. I'm
See how
joking,
it is?
Surajit.
All right, Surajit, so you said your ladder was as big as a cube. Did you say whether it was leaning on it?
Yeah, it was leaning on it.
So that means you are close to your friends and your friends tend to lean on you for support.
Wait, did the material of the ladder matter?
The stronger the material, the stronger the bond with your friends.
Oh, I said still, so I'm good.
So
Azim.
Oh, crap.
By the way, you realize mine and Azim's ladders just don't make sense. That means there's some one-sided friendship going on here.
You asked about the ladder? Yes.
What did you say your ladder was again?
Wood?
And you said it was parallel on the ground.
Yes. Just like a step or 2 away.
So that means you're still kind of close to your friends, but you lean on your friends for support. So we're going to move on from ladder now to horse. So your horse represents your lover or ideal lover,
Let's
Whoa.
go.
What?
Anu had a Pegasus who was flying around the cube. So not very, very close, but I guess like free, adventurous, majestic. Azim had a very wide horse. I'm not going to question your preferences.
I like them thick. But carrying on, it did have a saddle,
So it means you feel safe with them.
but it has a shotgun.
Okay, so you like things to be exciting and a little bit dangerous?
It's a bit fiery, you know what I mean?
Alright, Saman, what did you say about your horse?
Tall?
And did you say it was close to the cube or no?
That's like a meter away or something.
And Surajit,
Oh, well, I said it was a regular horse that was brown and it just ran off because it got scared of the size of the cube.
I mean, to be fair, like your cube represents your ego, so the cube is like you.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a funny
God.
one. That's
Oh,
actually funny.
We're going to move on to the storm now. So the storm represents some obstacle in your life. If the storm is passing, the issue is current with resolution in the near future. If the storm is staying put, it has been an ongoing obstacle in your life. So Anu was the sandstorm, and he said it wasn't super. So Anu's in a pretty good position at the moment. Azim, you had like heavy thunderstorms.
but don't forget, I'm sipping my pina colada, the mojito version, don't worry. Underneath the umbrella and chilling on my sunbed, so...
Oh, so for Azim, so like a big obstacle, but he really doesn't care. He's just sipping his pina colada. So
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's pretty accurate. That was accurate.
Saman, what was your storm again?
A big storm moving very fast.
So like big issues, but it's moving away quite quickly, and you're hoping that it goes away very soon. And Surajit.
I said my storm had everything.
And it was like size of London, isn't it?
No, my storm was the size of the cube.
And the cube is like half the size of the earth.
So yeah, so my storm was the size of the cube. It had everything, high winds. It had Azim flying in the air with his seat.
I seem to be the root of the problem.
So what's my diagnosis, Doc?
You're having a big issue, but it should be resolved quite quickly. The issue could be Azim, considering that Azim was there. Alright, so that was the storm. Final thing was the flower. So the flower represents children or the desire to have children.
Oh, God.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
The more flowers, the more kids you wish to have.
Oh no.
So I remember Anu said one flower.
So the way I put it is I've got a willow tree and
Yep.
cacti. And they're surrounding the willow tree. And then on top of it is the horse just chilling, you know, and vibing. But added benefit, I have many kids, so, you know, yeah.
Saman, how many flowers did you say you had?
20.
20. All right, 20 kids. And finally, Surajit.
So I said I have more so many flowers that it makes the Dutch tulip garden look like nothing.
You know what it is? It's because he's wiped out the whole of America, so he needs to repopulate the whole America.
I basically single-handedly repopulated the country.
Why am I the only person that's normal?
No. Savan is a bit as well, except for the 20 quid.
worse? I feel like it's between me and Azim.
I think Surajit, you are the worst one by far.
You're the worst, then it's Azim, then it's Sav, then it's
Hold
me.
on. Let's let the public decide this, right?
All right, okay, yeah. So in the comments down below, put down who you think has the worst scenario.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed our video, but just remember to put in the comment section who do you think had the worst scenario.
I think it's Surajit.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's Surajit.
Hey, you're putting your opinions into this. That's not allowed.
Okay, my opinion's not involved, but I still think it's Surajit. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you next time.
And if you see a guy flying around in the air with a mojito, it's definitely Azim.
If you see a very thick lady, you know, Azim's available, you know. Just saying.